Guys, welcome to 4Music Presents. How are you all?
Really good.
Really good.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
You're very welcome. How are you enjoying the UK?
Well, we always love it here. So, you know, I think we're here more than we're in America.
You played your biggest UK dates so far at the Reading and Leeds Festival this year. How was that?
It was amazing. I mean, that was really, it's like a dream to play those things. And we got to play last year, but we had to do 2 shows in 1 day, so we didn't get to enjoy it. So this time we got to, you know, do each day proper, and it was amazing, both sets. So.
Oh, marvellous. Yeah. We just saw you perform your new single. Can you tell us a little bit about the story behind that track?
Yeah, well, it's a song that we've been working on for years.
Yeah, about 4.5 years.
Right. And I feel it went through a lot of incarnations, but in its final incarnation, I think the band really needed to grow and be ready to play that kind of song, and it's something that was always inside of us, that kind of sound, because we'd been influenced by bands like Queen, Pink Floyd, Roger Waters era, and we'd always been dying to do a song like that, just like a mini epic. Now,
the video is amazing. It's got this kind of whole otherworldly feel to it. It's almost kind of Tim Burton-esque.
Well, maybe, yeah, a little.
Which is a good thing in my mind.
There's a particular video, Bullet with Butterfly Wings by the Smashing Pumpkins, and Sam Bayer shot that. And when he shot that, it's when the Pumpkins had evolved and changed, and we changed in the same way. And so we needed that kind. We needed to be shot to film. It needed to be epic. We needed to get the concept across that we were playing this other band in this other world, and so Sam created this world for the Black Parade to live and play in, and he did an amazing job.
He did do an amazing job. Let's talk about you guys as a band now. I want to kind of look back and find a bit about where you guys met up and how this all started.
Okay. Well, it's kind of weird. And actually, the band was really born out of 9/11. It directly affected us, and it directly affected me, and I saw it happen with my own eyes. And I was doing art in New York, and I said, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. It was like commercial, and I didn't like it. I wanted something that not only I had control over, but I wanted to work with a team. I wanted a band. Yeah. I wanted to be part of something, and I didn't feel like I was part of something when I was doing art. And so I just made phone calls. I wrote 1 song, and then we slowly built the band roster up that way. And it was just really magic in the beginning, and it was something that I just found the right people, and they wanted to be a part of that.
Has music been a big part of your lives growing up? I know certainly your father and your grandfather were both drummers, is that right?
Yeah, they're still playing.
They're still drummers?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad used to do a lot of studio work in the city. And
he actually...
Go ahead.
Plays on the record.
Yeah, he's on our record.
Part on the record.
Fantastic. That's
pretty
cool.
In the single.
I know this is always a difficult one because everybody comes from, you know, different times and spaces and all the rest of it, but like, musically, kind of influence-wise, as a band, who would you say your influences are?
Like, we all agree on certain bands like the Misfits being influential, like Black Flag, but also the Beatles or Queen or Pink Floyd.
I see a lot of Freddie Mercury in you when you perform, man.
Thanks.
And he is the consummate performer.
He's my biggest inspiration, and not just as a performer, as a human being. Yeah. He was somebody who was very unashamed of what he was, and he didn't care. I mean, like, just like a harlequin, rocked half a mic stand, and but who could beat him? I mean,
who could? Who could? So. I believe, and this is often the point where you realise a band has truly arrived. You have your own action figures now.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's true. That's something, you know, you got to be very careful about what you choose. And, like, actually, I think the amount of stuff we say no to would probably surprise people. But that was one thing where we're like, you know what, this is a little over the top. But when I'm 60 years old, I'm going to have an action figure. I'm going to love it. Yeah, exactly. So.
And my grandchildren are going to love this. Look at your grandpa. Look, his eyes move and everything, you know. Right, it's time to watch another exclusive performance from these guys, taken from their new album. Here they are performing Famous Last Words.